David's English podcast. Like, comment, share. Hello and welcome to David's English podcast, the podcast for learners who want to speak English with more confidence and joy. I'm David and I'm here to help you speak English more naturally. Step by step, day by day, I will be speaking slowly and clearly so you can follow me and repeat after me. In today's episode, we're going to talk about something very simple but very powerful. How to practice English every single day, even if your schedule is packed, even if you feel nervous, even if you don't live in an English-speaking country. Many people believe they need to move to the United States or Canada to speak English well. But that's not true. You don't need to live in New York. You don't need a native speaker beside you. You don't need to spend hours studying every evening. What you need are small, smart steps. Steps that are easy to repeat. Steps that fit into your everyday life. Steps that help you feel more comfortable, more natural, and more confident using English. So, let's begin. What is shadowing? Let's start with a simple question. What is shadowing? Perhaps you have heard this word before. Shadowing. Perhaps you haven't. Shadowing is one of the most effective techniques to improve your speaking and listening at the same time. It's simple and very powerful. Here is how it works. You listen to someone speaking English, like me right now, and you try to repeat exactly what they say. You don't pause. You don't translate in your head. You don't search for a dictionary. You just copy the sound like an echo. You try to say the words at the same speed, with the same tone and the same rhythm as the speaker. Let's try it together. I'll say a sentence and you repeat after me. I want to speak English fluently. I listen to English podcasts every day. Shadowing helps me improve my speaking. Very good. That's it. That's shadowing. At first, it feels a little unusual. You may not understand everything you hear. That's perfectly okay. Shadowing is not about understanding every single word. It's about training your brain and your mouth to work together in English. It helps you get used to how English sounds, how it flows, how it feels in your mouth. If you practice this regularly, even just 5 minutes a day, you will start to speak faster, more clearly, and more naturally. It's a small habit with big results. How to practice English every day. Now, let's talk about the main question. How can you practice English every day? Many students tell me, David, I want to learn, but I don't have time. I'm always busy. I get anxious when I speak. I don't know where to begin. And I always say, you don't need a lot of time. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You just need to start. Let me give you 5 simple and powerful ways to practice English every single day in your real life, wherever you are. Tip number 1. Listen to English every day. This is the most important step. If you want to speak better, you must listen more every day, not once a week, not only during class, every day. Listening helps you learn new words. It helps you hear the real rhythm of English. It trains your ears to understand faster, and it helps you get used to how real people speak, not just the English in textbooks. So, how can you do it? You can listen to podcasts like this one. You can listen to English songs. You can watch videos on YouTube. You can listen to short stories or English news for learners. You don't need to understand 100%. Just let the sounds enter your ears. Even if you understand only 40% or 60%, it's still valuable. You can listen while you walk, while you clean, while you cook, while you exercise, or while you relax. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day is enough to make a real difference. Make English your background music. Let's practice a simple sentence about listening. I listen to English every day. Now you repeat. I listen while I walk or cook. Now you repeat. Listening helps me improve. Now you repeat. Perfect. Let's move to the next tip. Tip number 2. Shadow what you hear. Now that you're listening, the next step is to use your voice. Listening is wonderful, but speaking, that's how you grow stronger. After you listen to a sentence or a short section of audio, repeat it. Copy the voice. Match the rhythm. For example, I want to get better at English. Repeat. I don't understand everything, but I keep practicing. Repeat. I'm improving little by little. Repeat. Do this daily. Repeat the same sentences over and over. You will notice that your speaking becomes smoother. Your pronunciation becomes clearer. You feel more confident. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be practiced. Let's practice a few more sentences together. Shadowing is a powerful technique. Repeat. I practice shadowing every day. Repeat. My speaking is getting better. Repeat. Excellent work. If you're finding this episode helpful, please take a moment to subscribe to David's English podcast. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a new episode. Your support truly means the world to me. Tip number 3. Think in English one thought at a time. This is one of the biggest changes you can make. Start thinking in English. At first, it's challenging. You want to translate from your native language, but translation takes time and it slows you down. So, how do we begin thinking in English? Start with short, simple sentences. Say them in your mind. When you wake up, it's morning. I'm still sleepy. I need coffee. When you walk outside, the weather is nice. The sun is shining. I see a bird. During your day, I'm working. I'm a little tired. I want to go home soon. These are small thoughts, but they help your brain connect directly to English. No translation, no delay. Later, try to say them out loud. Just whisper or speak quietly to yourself. It's like having a daily conversation with yourself in English. Let's practice some simple thoughts together. I'm feeling good today. The weather is cold. I need to drink some water. I'm learning English every day. Great job! This simple practice will make a huge difference over time. Tip number 4. Read aloud. Train your speaking muscles. Reading silently is good, but reading aloud is much better. It helps your mouth, your tongue, and your brain work together. Choose a short, simple text, a children's book, an English story for beginners, a dialogue from a video or podcast. Read it slowly and clearly. Then read it again a little faster. Then again with more expression and emotion. Imagine you are an actor performing on stage. This helps your pronunciation, your fluency, and your confidence. It's like going to the gym. but for your speaking muscles. Let me give you an example. I'll read a short passage, and then you can practice reading it aloud yourself later. Every morning, I wake up early. I drink a cup of coffee. Then I start my day. I like to learn something new every day. Today, I'm practicing my English. I feel happy when I practice. Now, when you finish listening to this episode, try reading this passage aloud 3 times. Each time, read it with more confidence and expression. Let's practice a few sentences together now. I read aloud every day. Reading aloud helps my pronunciation. I'm training my speaking muscles. Wonderful. Tip number 5. Use English in your daily life. Let me tell you something very important. If you want to speak English well, you should not only study English, you should live with English. What do I mean by that? I mean that English should not just be something you do for 30 minutes on Tuesday night. It should not only happen in your classroom or in your study book. It should become part of your real everyday life, just like your morning tea or your favorite music. The more you see English, hear English, and use English in your life, the more natural it will become. Now, let me give you some easy ways to do this. Even if you are very busy, change your phone settings to English. You probably look at your phone many times a day, maybe 50, maybe 100 times. So why not use that time to learn? When you change your phone's language to English, you see English words every time you open it. You will learn words like settings, notifications, battery, airplane mode, brightness, update, available, delete, or download. You don't need to study these words. You just see them many times and soon your brain remembers. It becomes automatic. This is called passive learning, and it's very helpful. Let's practice. I changed my phone to English. I see English words every day. This helps me learn naturally. Perfect. Write a short journal in English every day. You don't have to write long essays. You just write 3 short sentences about your day. For example, today I went to the gym. I felt tired but happy. I ate pasta for dinner. Or, it was sunny this morning. I stayed home and studied. I watched an English video. This is excellent practice for building simple sentence structure and using real vocabulary from your daily life. If you do this every night for just 5 minutes, you will improve more than you think. You can write in a small notebook or use your phone. You can even write to a friend who is also learning English, and they can write back to you. Let's practice. I write in my journal every night. I write 3 sentences in English. This helps me practice writing. Excellent. Record a 1-minute voice message every day. This is one of my favorite tips. At the end of your day, open your phone and record yourself speaking. Just talk for 1 minute. Talk about your day, your plans, your feelings, or something you learned. For example, today was busy. I had a meeting in the morning. I cooked lunch for myself. In the evening, I listened to an English podcast. It's okay if you make mistakes. No one else has to hear it. This is just for you. When you listen to yourself, you learn. You hear your pronunciation. You hear your grammar. and you will start to notice your common mistakes, and you can fix them next time. This builds confidence, fluency, and self-awareness. Let's practice. I record myself speaking every day. I listen to my own voice. I learn from my mistakes. Great job! Join an English-speaking community online. You don't need to wait for a classroom. You can find other English learners online. Join a WhatsApp group. Join a Telegram channel. Use apps like HelloTalk or Tandem. Join Facebook groups for English learners. You can write short messages. You can send voice notes. You can ask and answer questions. Even just reading what other learners write can be helpful. This makes English feel alive. It becomes a way to connect with people, not just as school subject. Let's practice. I joined an English learning group. I practice with other learners. We help each other improve. Perfect. Watch short videos and repeat the sentences. TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts are full of short, simple English videos. You can choose videos about travel, food, daily routines, or even funny clips. Anything you enjoy. Watch the same video 2 or 3 times. Then pause and repeat the sentences you hear. Try to copy the voice, the way they speak, their tone, their speed. Even if the video is only 20 seconds long, that's perfect. It's a fun and easy way to learn how English is really spoken by real people. Let's practice. I watch short English videos. I repeat the sentences I hear. This is fun and helpful. Wonderful! If you haven't subscribed yet, please do it now. Subscribe to David's English podcast and join our community of English learners from around the world. New episodes come out every week. Make English part of your life, okay? Using English in your daily life is not difficult. It doesn't take much time. You don't need a teacher to do it. And here's the secret. Turn small daily actions into English practice. Instead of saying good morning in your native language, say good morning in English. Instead of writing your shopping list in your mother tongue, try it in English. Instead of watching 5 minutes of TV in your own language, watch 5 minutes in English. These small actions build strong habits, and strong habits create confident English speakers. So remember, make English part of your life. Let it be in your phone, your journal, your thoughts, and your voice. Let it be part of who you are, not just what you study. When you do this, English will not feel like homework. It will feel like something you live with. And that's when real fluency begins. Let's practice one more time together. English is part of my daily life. I practice a little bit every day. I'm becoming a confident speaker. I will never give up. Excellent work. Now, let's review the 5 tips we talked about today. I'm going to say each one, and I want you to repeat after me. Ready? Tip number 1. Listen to English every day. Tip number 2. Shadow what you hear. Tip number 3. Think in English. Tip number 4. Read aloud every day. Tip number 5. Use English in your daily life. Perfect. These 5 tips are simple, but if you follow them every day, you will see amazing results. Thank you so much for spending these 20 minutes with me today. I hope this episode gave you some clear and practical ideas for how to practice English every single day, no matter how busy you are. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to study for hours. You just need to start. Take small steps every day. Listen a little, speak a little, think a little, write a little, and soon English will become a natural part of your life. Before you go, please make sure to subscribe to David's English podcast if you haven't already. When you subscribe, you'll get new episodes every week to help you speak English with more confidence and clarity. Also, if you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend who's learning English. It really helps the podcast grow, and I truly appreciate your support. You can listen to this episode as many times as you want. Practice shadowing. Try the 5 tips in your own life, and remember, every small step you take is bringing you closer to fluency. If you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future episodes, leave a comment or send me a message. I read every single one, and I love hearing from you. Until next time, keep practicing, keep learning, and remember, you can do this. English is a journey, and every day you're getting better and better. This is David, and I'll see you in the next episode of David's English podcast. Goodbye, and have a wonderful day. David's English podcast. Like, comment, share,